this feels weird. Hello there. Hello here. I can see myself in two places right now. Woot! Zenboot, hello. You made me want a pretzel. How dare you? I'm currently live streaming in two different locations. Well, same location. I decided to test out if I could vertical live stream when I can horizontal live stream. And it seems to be working just fine. But nothing's happening on that one yet, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know how it works. I am trying to cool off, as some who've been here before might be able to tell. Because I was just in bed for about 22 hours yesterday. It's awesome. I'm feeling much better now, obviously. But it sucked. Sunboot knows. Also, there you go. Thank you for your time and attention here, Zenboot. As always, it is greatly appreciated. God, looking at this one off to the left feels strange. We're going to keep this way. I have to make sure I'm sitting up. Make sure it isn't doing anything weird. Professional. What is this again? To my knowledge, I could do a members only live stream whenever I wanted, right? Right? I thought I could. Now it's promoting it like it's a new idea. I guess, but most of the people who are members of the channel are here right now. Why would I do a members only one? Sugar Kitty Meow. That's few. Thank you for your attention here is always greatly appreciated. I was very much, I feel much better now. I'm still, like I said, I'm still running hot because of side effects. I did not feel great yesterday up until about 7 o'clock, 10 p.m. If you were here on the live stream from Friday, I went to sleep at, right after it ended. It was a later stream, so 8 to 9. 9:30, I was probably unconscious, probably. And then I was in bed for about 22 hours. Also, get your vaccinations, everyone. I don't know why I have such, not even extreme, but vaccines always like knock me out. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to do that. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, if anyone's wondering. And awesome, yeah. Yes, Sugar Kitty. Thank you for participating in this madness. Oh, geez, there it goes. We have the random bump from this one. Hello, welcome. It's a mess here. I have lots of whiskey. There. Like and subscribe. Whoa, Jesus. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I always wonder how the scrolling happens and how it gets here. Basically, I have lots of whiskey and a mustache. What more could you want? I can watch once. Yes. Clean and twice. I see that, Jerky. Hi. Shen. Welcome. Oh, and then it's gone. That's so weird. I wish I understood the algorithm thing for this. I just don't. You're a multitasking kitty. Yes, you are. Were you on, I swear I saw you on Scotch Down Under on his channel earlier today. I was there briefly. I poked my nose in. I didn't say anything. But there was quite a thing. Ooh. Oh, see? You're much faster than I am, Sugar Kitty. As much to ask me. Yes, exactly. I know where you might be. Wouldn't that be creepy? That sounds like a horror movie. Double the kill, go double the fun. I don't know about that. Double the fun for some. I'm a danger to everyone. I can see that being a horror movie. Like, it's like a live streamer who can know where you are when you chat and when you type in chat. And you're like, oh, they'll never find me. And then they do. And then there's murder. I don't know that one. And Sugar Kitty, I'm sorry in advance. There's one thing about vertical live streams that is prominent. This is wild. Like and subscribe, everyone. The reason I'm doing it this way is so I can get more subscribers, and we get to 1,000 finally. We're so close. So close. It's only been 5 minutes, Sugar Kitty. Yikes. SDU. Not groceries. I thought so. Yeah, they were doing stuff. We got stuff. We got the bongo cat doing things. Yep. Sorry, Beatles. Beatles actually did a live stream about the Beatles at one point. I look strong. Oh. Yes, absolutely. God damn. Hello. Like and subscribe, everyone. 23 people suddenly in the vertical. Check back high. Love Parm cut. Yes. I was talking about, I didn't remember what it was. It was like Beatles Day or something. And I was just thinking about how much I liked the band and how much of an influence they had on a certain time frame, at least in my understanding of musical history. The recent stuff. Hercules, okay. Thank you. I'm glad people appreciate the mustache. So crazy. You did see them, all right. Zenboot is also regular. Were you there, Zenboot? I thought you were out doing stuff. Me? The plus mustache. Okay. Wyatt Earp? I hope so. Making dinner. How many streams are you on right now, Sugar? Making dinner, doing 2 or 3 live streams at the same time as a moderator. Yikes. I don't know where to look anymore. Like, hey guys. And I see myself here as well. It's frightening. For a little bit, all right. Yeah. I'm just trying not to feel warm. I don't know what happened to my, I want to say thermostat. That's the wrong word. My thermometer, so I could check what my temperature is. I had one that was like you just pointed at your freaking dome and it worked, but I'm everywhere. Yes. Yes, I am. Pumpkin, you're here at the right time of year, but with the wrong kind of questions. Okay, late night. Most Sundays are busier than more streams. On 3 at the moment, and yours double vision. Oh, all right. Zenboot. I swear I have some of those commands here, but I don't know what they are. I don't remember. I did get to play some computer games today, too. That was very exciting. Do you like going to the gym? I do. I do. I'm lucky enough to go to small group classes. So it's like 6 people total. We just do a round of, circuit training style exercise. That logo is actually the place I go. It's flipped here, but it's been very helpful. It's the reason I'm even wearing this shirt because I bought it there. I'll be there tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I almost just looked for my phone. That's hilarious. Like, where is it? I have to remind myself of that. Goddamn. I have to wake up at 8? 8 in the morning? Probably. Probably earlier. Class is at 9:15? I do have a lot of whiskey bottles. Like, you can only see part of it because of the chair. And that's only like that section. There's another bunch over there. Can't just go on like this. I can. I wanted to test this. That's what it is. I wanted to see if I could live stream like this from my phone and live stream from my computer, which is what I do all the time. Everyone in here is always here. Well, usually here. Always is a strong word. But the people who love me. It could go either way. Exactly, Sugar Kitty. Exactly. Successful duple. Yeah, exactly. How do you do, fine chap? Carlton, I love you too. Emily, hi. Yeah. I wonder how that works. Like, how does YouTube figure this one out? It's just two different broadcasts, I suppose. But I know, no, I can't tell what that is. Billy the Kid. I am actually. I haven't found him yet. I hear he likes whiskey as much as I do. Yeah, this is the chat that I'd like, just not as crazy. And you guys chat plenty. But I thought for 2 years of being monetized, I got it. Like and subscribe. I thought, why not? Why not dual stream? I know that's what some people do. I could hold on. No, that wouldn't work with what I want to do. I was about to say I could dual stream while on a different platform. That's not true. That's not how that works. LeBron James. Is it? Thank you if those are not automatically being blocked, Sugar Kitty. Yeah, there's been some wildness with chat bots, AI bots. Have I ever been drunk? Yes. Many times when I was younger. I have since decided that's not a great thing to do, which is true. Also, for those who are watching here at least, October is National Liver Awareness Month. Take care of your liver before it kills you. Yeah, John McGowan, hello. Hold on. That's for you. Yes, I decided to, since this is a 2-year anniversary of being monetized, I decided to attempt to stream on two different things. One is here, as I often do, on Fridays and Sundays, and Wednesdays, actually. I keep forgetting I have a Wednesday now. It's been so long since I've done one. And then vertically here on my phone to test that out, because as Sugar Kitty knows, it gets a little wild there. But I got so many subscribers last time I did it. Caveat being I was actually in the whiskey vault, which it looks a lot nicer. Like, I realized I was on a very fancy couch in a room full of whiskey. Let the games resume. Yeah. Problem is I don't know what games to do. Like the one I've been playing is just violent and a mess. And I already got all the characters to level 30. So in my gameplay style these days, it's like I finished the game technically. Everything else is just achievements. You lost the new ones? That's a problem. Phone version has cleaner pick. I don't know. I did upload just a photograph of me like grimacing. So I don't know what you saw. Amount of money. Minimum amount for a live stream. I like that Google account. You're very funny. Google account. The minimum amount is way more than I could actually think, because I like my parts, and of course then I'd lose all monetization abilities because I did something terrible like that. Everyone who's live streaming and has been asked that question, don't do it. It's not worth it. Well, the phone version is also very close. Like with this, you see everything behind me on my webcam. And this is just a phone camera. 12K? What you do is you take an amount that would be enough to reattach it before it went bad. 2 years modded. Hello, Rob Smith. Hello. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it's greatly appreciated. Well, thank you, Sugar Kitty. So you say all the things. You know what? You'd be surprised. It actually has a lot to do with your balance. Look it up. Google account, Google it. Oh, wife prepper. Yeah. Well, here, I was talking about vaccinations earlier. YouTube might flag me. Tattledoo, hello. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Like and subscribe. Yep. All I have to talk about from Friday, at least, is that I was in bed for 22 hours recuperating. What is everyone else's experience with vaccination? This could go a wrong way, especially here. Now, Rob Smith, it's dangerous over here. It's just Wild West. Uh, no, my like, I get a little pink there. You can't see, but pink there, and then I'm like, feel like crap for 22 hours at least. You shouldn't. And I'm just talking about personal experience more than anything, because I do end up feeling like, why? What are you doing here? There we go. Okay, that was weird. Uh, Bongo Cat had the countdown sitting there because I didn't click off of it. But for me, my response to vaccines, and I got two at once, real smart. COVID vaccine and the flu at the same time, which last year, I think it was last year, it knocked me out for like 48 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised this one took like at least, I expected not to be able to do a live stream tonight. That's where I was at. And thankfully, by about just before 7 o'clock last night, I was feeling I could think, but I definitely had like fever dreams, quite a few fever dreams, tossing and turning in bed. Uh, I slept on and off for those 22 hours. So Friday night, and then other than being able to eat some breakfast, like I had cereal, and then I had 4 bites out of half a sandwich for lunch, and then I had a smoothie for dinner. And that was it. That's all I could handle. Oh, yeah. So fever dreams. I don't remember if I had fever dreams last time. I feel like that's a normal thing, and I just don't think about it because you're sick. I don't know what happens with everyone else when you get sick, but you can have some wild dreams. Mine had something to do with the Civil War, and that we were using a fire of some sort to keep the enemy from going and attacking us via the flank. So we made sure they weren't flanking us by putting a fire down somehow. I can. I forgot what I was saying. I answered the question. You asked, could I? And I said I can. Have some fun times over here. Like and subscribe. I'll think about it. Yeah. Uh, so fever dreams. Um, what was the rest of it? Lack of appetite, brain fog. That was bad. Brain fog was bad. I couldn't think. I couldn't do anything. And then muscle aches. Those are pretty good. Although I'm surprised they don't hurt more today, since today is the second day after exercising, which is when it usually is most annoying. Zeph, tell you what, if you super chat that number, and I might. uh, what else? Something about, that was about it. Muscle aches, brain fog, fever dreams. I don't remember what else. Oh, a headache. That's right. I had a headache. It sucked. In fact, I had a headache for about up until this morning. And then I took something for it because I was like, you know what? I'm done with it. I think my body has gotten through most of it. I want this headache gone. Hmm. Sure, Kitty, I already have it set for that. I don't know what that means. Ooh, I didn't notice it before. The bottom here. This comes off. This comes off? If it comes off, how do I put it back on? This is our latest acquisition from the grab bag at the whiskey. Sorry, I was going to say the whiskey vault at the Bastard's Ball. So I've been chug-a-lugging water at least for all the time I've been recuperating. And honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like this is since I'm able to do this live stream, it wasn't that bad. It's raining out, by the way. And you know what bothers me the most? Yesterday apparently was beautiful weather, which was unfortunate because I couldn't experience any of it. Mitch, that's a good question. I've already done a little blip about how America is a sick, unwell nation. More fuel to the fire. More fuel on the fire. You guys know it's true. I can say it's true because I checked. That's what I have. I drove across the country and I found out one thing, that this country is very ill in matters of sensible nutrition. Yeah. Really nice weather, Rob Smith. I mean, my friend in Oregon is talking about how it's been raining for like a week, which is unfortunate. But as I understand it, Oregon in the autumn is rain, similar to New England. Oof. It is weird to think it's been 2 years since I was monetized. I felt like it was like we just did the year one a little while ago. But no. Flip Rose, hello. I am happy to be your evil hipster. Oh, Sugar Kitty, it's a place. Nor'eastern tonight? Really? Oh man. I did. It's delicious. Yeah, it wasn't just like the mega sized soda portions. That was just odd because it went from where I live on the East Coast to the West Coast. And as I further went out west, the drink sizes get bigger and bigger. And ah, the other stuff I added into my brain, which, was this is a very insecure nation because I saw a lot more flags, a lot more American flags out there that were oversized. We know what country we're in, and I'm of the mindset that the the flag should be where government facilities are for the most part. Look at any other like country where that's like, ah, yes, government offices. So you expect to see it there. Post office, military bases, all that. Are geared for long range travelers. And yes, and we feed them garbage. Victor, honestly, I had a tequila down in Texas that I liked a lot. I would like drink that neat. But other than that, tequila in like the America area is dangerous because of how it's drank. Like my younger days of the idea of tequila was just like shooting it back and then feeling really bad the next day. But it's something I'm definitely diving into a little bit. Same with gin. Tequila, gin. I had some mezcal in a cocktail while I was down there, but I didn't want to drink it because, well, I didn't really like the cocktail, if I'm being honest. And I'm not accustomed to drinking mezcal. Like and subscribe. I got to keep saying it over here at least. Because people do. And then they scroll away. Yeah. So things I learned by going cross country. Tequila is functionally equivalent to time travel. I imagine it can be. If I think tequila, I think of unfortunately, I think of Mexican food first, but I also think of margaritas. I like margaritas, but margaritas are just made to like dumb down tequila. This is like, I'm not enjoying the tequila at any point there. It's just in the drink. But I tried Victor. Look up Crowded Barrel. Look up Crowded Barrel in Austin, Texas, I should say. And you should find out the tequila they make there. They're not making it, but they source it, and they source it from a reputable place. I don't know where that is. I forgot to check. I didn't remember that. But apparently it's good quality stuff, and I can agree to that only because I thought it was very tasty when I drank it neat, which I don't usually do. Usually, if I like sip tequila as it is, just kind of go, oh, memories, but not with that one. So I am curious where they actually get it, but they don't say outright because sourcing. Mezcal is all natural, so it's healthy. John McGowan, it's hard to argue with that logic. I don't want to dive too much into the craziness of the American culture that I've seen by driving across the country, but yeah, I think it's gross that the stuff we have set up for people who are driving for weeks at a time, basically, is soda and candy and processed food galore, and that's it. What was sad is I would pull up some of these truck stops and be like, oh, this one has an Arby's. This is one of the nice ones. It didn't have McDonald's. Oh, so bad. So bad. What else? Those are like the two big ones. Like an unhealthy nation due to like what is perceived as normal food. Walk into any kind of like not fast food, walk into any gas station and take note of what is first presented to you. That's the health of the nation. That's what is the normal for the area. No, I'm not. Healthy along the way or just sugar, salt, fat? It was mainly sugar, salt, fat. Like I would walk in, it was chips and candy and soda, hot dog, big gulp. Yeah. I even got some. I was like, I'll try these hot dogs. And I was like, oh, that was a mistake. They were fine, but eating them, I felt bad. Like I felt like I ingested something I shouldn't have. That's most of it. No, that's the thing. If I think of wherever truckers stop at a truck stop, I don't at any point remember seeing anything healthy. Well, there were definitely areas where you could grab other stuff, but it was also like prepackaged sandwiches and salads. And the one thing I thought was okay to purchase for myself were just hard-boiled eggs that were already like no shell, and you got I think 6 of those for a few bucks. Krispy Kreme inside of microwave hash browns. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, an unwell nation, and it was also because I saw a lot of people who were overweight. That's what bothered me. Like I thought, in general, the nation wasn't that healthy, but when I traveled across the country, every stop I saw people that were rather large nature. Nothing against that, of course, but I was gonna, they did seem to get bigger as I went further out west. Oh man, that's believable. Automated moderation. Cute. Anything along the way? Yeah, no. That was all junk. Damn bot, I know. Turkey, I know. They want you to do something drastic, but no. Turkey's killing it over here, by the way. This is like a science experiment of wildness. It's like I'm letting the internet in just a little bit. It's scary. Because it is. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it's sad uh, that the country is like that. I do, again, recommend to all of you who can, of course, go travel a bit. Zenbu knows. Zenbu did like the next step. The next step being different parts of the world. Japan, Ireland, Scotland. What else? Japan, Ireland, Scotland, England. I kind of have like those are the ones that are crunked together, so I might as well visit all of them at once. Dolly, it was inspired by the fact that I grew out my mustache. I grew out my beard, like I grew out everything. I just took 1 year of my life and I was like, screw it, I'm not going to do that. But then I realized this was getting all weird and frizzy, and then I was like, well, I should probably use something to tame it. Here we are. That's how most men probably find out they have a handlebar mustache. Like, wait a minute, what's happening here? Scary Aldar, yeah. Although, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, there was a lot of nice people out there. That was one of the take me home kind of things. Is that I was pleasantly surprised by how nice people could be. I also say that in the fact of like being able to get people just to let me stay, like staying with Whiskey Mountains. That was pretty good. And I was like, oh, I would never have done this before in my life, but here we are. It also gave me a better sense of like of not feeling so intimidated out there, just being in new places. I definitely slept at truck stops numerous times. And every time I was thinking, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Nothing happens. People are asleep in their cars, just waiting to wake up the next day and go somewhere. That's it. That's it. One thing that I'm trying to do in my head is like perspective of 2 years ago and what I just completed recently, all the travel stuff. And also, 2 years was before I stopped drinking. So, quite a bit has changed with the channel. Now that I can drink, at least, especially now. I'll be able to see new places. That's probably what I should start doing right now, is for next year, where should I go? And like I could go to Oregon again, but I don't think I want to do that trip. That was a big, like, I did it. Ugh. Worry about seeing other states. I still haven't done anything close by, so I haven't gone to Maine. Sorry, not Maine. It's got Massachusetts and Connecticut, which are both right here. I haven't stayed in New York, even though that has a lot of bigness to it. I wanna stay somewhere near Niagara Falls. That's the general idea. Go out camping in New York, maybe, and then stay and go visit Niagara Falls. That would be like a long weekend. Wow. Sure, Katie, I'm sorry to hear that. Lots of parking. Oh, New Jersey can be one. Sure, you can. I can go hang out with you. I don't think of New Jersey as like a scenic area. I think that's probably the issue. Ah, I realized the thing again, folks, is I started a live stream and I didn't think about eating dinner first. So now I'm hungry. Cool. I was probably a little hungry before I started. Now I'm definitely hungry. Oh, bongo cat's ready. Oh man. Scenic areas of New Jersey. Ah, that are not, yeah. The Garden State. Seven Deadly Sins? Nice. Also, welcome, Juliet. Like and subscribe. There we go. I feel, here's the thing. I should say what I'm saying to this version of the live stream almost as much here, except the problem is you guys are all liked and subscribed already, or you have liked and subscribed already. So it feels redundant. Google, I'm obviously from Texas. Can't you tell by my horrible accent? Ugh. I also have to think of places to go. Oh, that's right, Ohio. I have to go to Ohio. Is it Four Leaf? We didn't get to do that, unfortunately. But I don't know what she's up to these days. That's right. That's why that wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing officially because she was ill. Bad timing. 5 more subs so far. Wow. I don't believe you said. But yeah, it does seem like there's an uptick. But it's so weird. Like the vertical stuff like goes up and down really fast. For one moment, there are about 20 something odd people in here. And I have to say like and subscribe all the time, which. But I'm also keenly aware of this version where people are going like this, just scrolling away. That's another one. I'm going to call you GA. GA? Yeah. Yeah, I've already contacted her and been like, I don't know what's going on, but hope things are good. I should go skiing. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go skiing this winter, barring some snow. I haven't gone skiing in years. I haven't gone skiing in probably decades, but I know I like doing it. Skiing also could be injury, though. I'm keenly aware of that. I mean, like, oh, when I was a child, I loved skiing. I also remember falling down a lot and then like getting up and shaking it off. Oh, GA. He's a curious sort. Or they're a curious sort. Whoa. Rain outside. What are they thinking? Skiing. I'm thinking about how much that would cost now. Blech. Oh. You literally had a curious cat? Wow. Now I'm getting weird in my head. I'm thinking 2 years ago. Oof. 2 years ago was a different world. Like and subscribe. There we go. Oh, that's a Godzilla. Weird story. Basically, a coworker brought that in with a bunch of other toys he was going to get rid of. And of course, it was around the time a Godzilla movie came out, not a recent one, but a while ago. And I saw that, and it's a puppet. So you can put your hand in it and make its mouth move and all that. And I was like, I want it. And now it's just another one of the creatures that guards my whiskey. Oh, they have two cats named Insomnia. Let's see, what cat names did I have? Tuffy was the first one I remember. She was big white. She was white cat. Tuffy, Mama Cat, original names, or Mom Cat, not Mama Cat, Mom Cat. Then the two kittens she had. There were three, I believe, but one of them got given away. We had Inky, that was one of them. She was like a tuxedo cat. Spot and Tom. Wow, it's getting all hard to remember now. I'm getting older. Oh, you know what? I can do this. I've been doing this one for long. Doing this, I can do this. That's it. Yeah, that makes sense. I named a completely black cat Spot because I thought of when it went to sleep, it curled up in a ball and looks like a big black spot. It made sense as a child. All right, still makes a little sense. Yeah, I'd probably have to go to Vermont for skiing. I could even go back to Smuggler's Notch again. That's probably a very expensive ski resort right now. Like I could go and ski there. Ooh, way beyond me being able to go there. So Spot and Tom, Whiskers, TC. TC stood for the cat. What else? Oh, Sally and Zeus, of course. And then these ones were technically, what was it? Matilda? That was one of her brother's cats. Oh, there was one more. Shoot. Brooklyn, hello. Welcome. Like and subscribe. Ruby, what the hell? Hacks. Hacks. Good. Yeah, other than like my brother's two cats. I'm sorry, two, three? What was the other one? Top cat. Well, they had one that was called Squish Face. So that's the member I named. I remember it being called. That might have been Matilda, though. I don't know. And now they have one that is named after some place in New Jersey. Hello. Also, since I have your attention, uh, look up the online Scotch Whiskey Awards and vote. It is a online whiskey awards show for the people by the people. Now look, Stream Elements is working, but it's not working here. Why are you working here? Not here. What did I do? Was it does work here? I might have missed one. No. No, well, maybe. I don't know what kind of cat it was, but it did have a little bit of squish face, so that's what they call that. Icy King, thank you. I needed that boost today. Uh, maybe New Hampshire. See, the problem is I grew up, well, as a kid, I learned how to ski in Vermont, and I skied in New Hampshire too. Oh, you did it again. The Osmonds. Not the Osmonds, the Osmonds. Online Scotch Whiskey Awards. I want to click on it just to see where that goes. I'm not going to, but I'm curious now. 15 minutes left, everyone. Less than 15 minutes left. I wish I could just copy that and put it here. oswa.co.uk. There. Now you know where to go to vote. I forget when that ends. I feel so like disoriented from all the travel. I was in 90-degree Fahrenheit weather last week. Oh no, a few days ago. I'm sorry. I don't know. I think right now for me, there's the before I got vaccinated and the after. And before, which was, on Friday, I had been back for 2 days. I don't think my brain had recuperated on Friday. I wasn't like actually here. Oh, an era? Okay, that's good. MGP for best distillery. What? Ow. This is what happens when I haven't eaten. Ugh. I feel like I should go to MGP someday. I don't think it's the type of place that does tours. And we're like, we make a lot of stuff here, and then we send it everywhere else. That's it. Ugh. I do have kind of a scratchy throat. Or maybe I just need to drink more water. I don't know. Hydration is key. Ugh. I don't remember what I voted. That's the best part. Hey, thanks, Sugar Kitty. Yeah. I just remember doing it. I remember being one of the many whiskey channels out there who participates in the OSWA. I had the chance to vote and get like a consensus, gather the input. So it really is. Again, I say for the people, by the people as a joke, but that's what it is. What? Hold on. Ew. I love it when Google reminds me of things I don't want to know about. For one thing, I can't upgrade my computer to Windows 11. So it's telling me that the Windows 10 support is going to stop soon. I'm like, cool. I guess I should just buy a new PC then. Oh, not happening anytime soon. Ross and Squib part of MGP historical. All right. Again, I can think of numerous things to do now. Now that I've gone across the country and back, it feels like nowhere is that far away. Granted, Oregon is far away, but I was able to drive to Kentucky in one day. 14-hour drive, still, I did it. It was rough. There's also the fact that I have to like make use of all the camping gear I have now, so I have to go camping every year now. No need, you can override the message without installing. Okay. I think it just looks at my PC and thinks, God, that thing's old. It also I keep getting, the C drive keeps getting full because it likes to put all my pictures that I take on my phone into the C drive when it's putting it onto OneDrive. Rainbow Light Fans, nice. Yeah, an MGP tour can be fun. It's one I've never been to. And I went right through Indiana at some point. I don't remember when, but I did. I can prove it. I can prove it because of all the videos I did. And I feel a little bad. I didn't actually do many videos. I don't think I did one short or anything for the Texas trip because I was just going places and trying to pay attention to that. It was mostly going somewhere. And if I ever stopped, it was just to eat. So I was either in the hotel or eating food or driving. Those are the three things I was doing. Unlike with the road trip where I'd stop somewhere, take a breath, enjoy the environment. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if they can, I don't know why I want to tour there. MGP being a lot industrial, making a lot of whiskey. A lot of whiskey. Oh. No, gee, I have not. I did go there. I looked at it. I was camping over there, and I went to the top of Mount Washington. I have a photograph of it. Probably on my Instagram still, if you want to scroll it. Become a YouTube member. Join Patreon. Actually, join Patreon or become a YouTube member. Follow me on Instagram. What else? I'm on Blue Sky too. It's like the better version of another platform that will not be named. What else? TikTok. Oh, I'm on TikTok. Ugh. Ugh. I haven't done anything there in quite a bit, but I'm there. So there you go. Gotta let this know. They don't know. I do have to go back to Maine. I want to do more. I want to go farther north. And that might be tied into a visit to Canada. Because that would be a good idea, or I could do it from New York. I don't know. I have a lot to think about now. Now that I can travel anywhere. Sugarloaf? I've heard of Sugarloaf. I've heard of Wachusett Mountains too. Almost in Canada. Yeah. And I did look up that I've talked before on my streams about like this when I was younger, 18 years old. My friends and I went to Canada for reasons, and we had one of the best steaks I've ever had. Do it, John McKellen. Psalm 3 is definitely on a someday wish list because money. I know they're having a Psalm 3 in November. At least I believe they are. But again, you said right there, it's a fair chunk. Wait, John McKellen, how much do you think it is? Well, I can tell you something. It's easy. I can't tell you though. Why so much bottles? I'm a whiskey sommelier. Like and subscribe. And I've been collecting bottles since 2019. So those are the two reasons I like to give people. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Oxbow Brewing. Feast and Biara. Oh, nice. Go. Cody. I have favorites, but I can't say one favorite. I say try Redbreast 12 as an Irish whiskey. Try. Ooh, oh, I just bumped the thing. Now you can see it better. Redbreast 12 for Irish whiskey. Four Roses is one of my favorite bourbons. And as for Scotch, oh, that's a tough call. But I do have a bottle of KillCo over there, which I really like. Get back here. So it's a rough estimate. KillCo's kind of hard to get though. So I would say Glenfiddich 12 year as like starter Scotch. We're coming to the end of the live stream, everyone. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. I go live on Fridays, Wednesdays, and Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. For those of you here, I might not do it in this way, but this way is kind of fun. It's a bit of chaos, and I know Sugar Kitty gets a lot more things to do, but it's something. Oh, Cody, it's all right. Don't worry. I know we're in like the scrolling area over here, so I definitely don't always read what I'm looking at when I am scrolling like this on shorts. I assume it's in shorts. That's the other thing. I don't really come across live streams when I'm scrolling. The price is nothing on my. Yeah, yeah. It's a sad truth, sugar kitty. I'm like, oh yeah, KillCo's one of my favorite scotches. And it's like, oh yeah, the cost is ridiculous right now. Zenwood, let's go on a road trip. Let's go to this brewery in Maine. That's another thing I could do. Meet up with people in different places, like I did with, well, when I was in Kentucky. Bonafide. So okay, good, 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 John McKellen. That's what I was worried about. I was like, if you, there is a way to do it where it doesn't cost as much, and now you know what it is, so I don't have to worry about it. You're good. And for that price, just keep in mind you are staying on campus in a very, very nice room. Um, I wish I could make my apartment look like that room. I feel pretty comfortable there. But I'd also feel a little like I feel like I'm going to touch something and break it by accident. What else? You get lunch and dinner served to you while you're doing the classes. You can make breakfast in the kitchen, and they supply everything you could want to make breakfast for yourself. And yeah. Oh, and there's a distillery and a brewery right on site. So you'll have beer, whiskey, and I know they do have wine. And now they do have tequila. Do they have gin still? 3 microbreweries in town, 4 more in the area. Oh God, that could be something to do. 2 minutes left, everyone. Thank you for joining me for the monetization celebration. It is very strange for me to think about how things were for me 2 years ago. Oh, another thing I need to add before I don't say it again is November's coming up. Fundraiser for Mom and Pop KillCo will begin then. Actually, I think I started. Where's my phone? I started just before my father's birthday. I think that's the 26th. God, I'm bad at remembering things. That's why it's in my phone. I'm bad at remembering things. But Papa KillCo, exactly. Papa KillCo, his birthday is next month. On top of it being Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. Wow, what are the odds? I'll be raising funds because Mama KillCo had to stay at a hotel many, many times while my dad was recuperating. It is the underrated joke. For tonight, me wondering where my phone is. So there is a cost to that. I haven't asked them how much, but I know it's there. And I have to start asking around for people. If you guys want to mention it to other people's channels, like if they want to donate something to the cause, that'd be awesome. I'm going to see what I can do myself, but it's always something else when people who view their channels are like, hey, did you hear about this? Do you want to help? Because I can offer up a bunch of samples, but that's all I can do, mainly. Yeah. We'll see. I haven't thought it through yet or contacted anyone, so there's that. Oh, there we go. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. As always, everyone, thank you for joining me here. I'll stop it here first. All right. Bop. As always,